The hat is kind of made out of the same fabric, same material that the shirt is made out of. And it has an extra long brim. But the cool thing about it, let me put my GoPro down here. The cool thing about this is that it has these flaps here. And this acts as my hoodie, sort of my sunscreen. So I had an umbrella, but I was trying to minimize the weight in my pack, and I decided to go with this instead of carrying an umbrella. It does wrap around the face. There's another snap here. So offers good protection. Offers good protection against the sun. It's lightweight. Has a little stringy thing here I can adjust so it's tighter or looser. So if it's really hot, I can loosen it up and that'll get like more airflow. There's some vents up here too, up top. So those vents will allow for more heat to escape from my head if it gets too hot. So that's the hat that I went with instead of getting an umbrella. So I'll tuck it all back in, and then I can wear it like a regular baseball cap if I want. All right, so that was my base layer, was this shirt. A lot of times I won't even wear this. If it's really hot, I'll just wear this. And when it starts getting cold, I may layer these two up. And if it gets really cold, I have this Columbia fleece vest. It's nothing extra special. It's just a fleece vest. But it keeps me really, really warm. And then when it gets really cold, I got this. This is not designed for hiking, but it has sentimental value for me. This is the college that I went to. I went to school when I was 37 and studied electrical technology, and I graduated a bachelor's degree from Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology. And so this was basically designed these are basically designed for the sports teams when they go out and play football in the cold. This can keep them warm. Inside it's lined with fleece, and see the brand there, Sport Tech, but it's pretty warm and a bit wind resistant. These are my shorts. Oof. These are a pair of, they say wet dry. The name brand is George. I don't know, I think I got it at like Target or something like that. Or Kohl's. Maybe even Burlington. Who knows where I got these. All this clothes. This I've had for like 2 years. This I just got. That I've had for like 7 years. That about 7 years. This also about 7 years, so I don't exactly remember where I got it, but these dry off pretty well. The main reason I got these is just to sleep in. I don't really want to hike in these because I got these pants here. These I got from Eastern Mountain Sport. It's a really lightweight material, and the good thing about it is that it has the legs, zip off legs. So I can put them on, I can take them off. Pretty cool. Eastern Mountain Sports. Again, all this stuff. These pants are lightweight, but they're not ultra light. By no means is any of this stuff ultra light. And when it gets really cold, I have these leggings, you know, these base layer leggings. No real crazy material. It's spandex and polyester. But I got those at Sam's Club. 32 Heat is the name brand that they put on their thermal wear. So let's go with socks. These are wool socks that I got from Decathlon, name brand Prehike. So these came in a pack of 2. Around the ankle, it has a wool lining, and the inside has like these little ribs. I'm not particularly sold on these ribs yet. I'm not sure if they are gonna rub my foot wrong. I'm not sure if they're gonna rub my foot wrong or if they're gonna prevent the sock from sliding while I'm walking. So, to be determined, the review on these. But I've been wearing them for like 2 days now, or 3 days. They're doing pretty good. For sleeping at night, these are my dry socks. Or in case it gets really, really cold. These are wool, 100% wool, long socks. Same name brand, Prehike. I got them at Decathlon. Regular pair of underwear, spandex, polyester, Fruit of the Looms, nothing special. And then these things, these are compression sleeves. I got these because I got to San Antonio and I was walking. I got to San Antonio and I was walking. And I said, well, if I'm going to be hiking with this backpack on and these boots and these socks and everything, I got to see how everything functions, right? I had a pair of regular socks. I didn't have these Prehikas on at the time. So I started walking and I kind of walked about maybe 10 miles and I got 2 blisters, one on each foot, kind of on the ball of my foot. And that really sucked. It was like the first day and I didn't even start the CDT yet. And I'm like, wow, I got blisters on my feet and I didn't even start hiking. And it's pretty awful, pretty painful. So what I did is I popped the blisters and I put some Band-Aid around my foot. And then I put these compression sleeves over the Band-Aid to keep the Band-Aid in place, to keep my foot compressed so that the blister wouldn't just get bigger and bigger. So it helped a bit. One thing is that this part here ends up being around where the ball of your feet is. So that can be uncomfortable if you don't position it right. If I have it like right on the ball of my foot, nah, it doesn't feel good. If I have it between my toes and the ball of my foot, then I don't really feel this. But I had them on today with these shoes because I got rid of my boots and I got these sneakers. Nothing real special, no trail runners, but the important thing is that they have a rounded toe because my boots kind of had a flat and then that was causing my foot to slide inside my boot instead of, just going with the natural curve during my walk. Yeah, that sucked. But anyways, this is a just in case. Maybe I might use them when I'm sleeping to compress my feet to keep any swelling down. We'll see what the best use for these compression socks are. These are designed for plantar fasciitis. I got them at Target We'll see how that works. I got a micro fleece towel. So this is going to be my towel for, bathing, drying off, wiping sweat from my forehead, and all that good stuff. This is, again, I got this at Decathlon. It wraps up pretty small. You find these in the section where all the swimwear is. So they have a bunch of towels for... They have a bunch of towels for swimmers, and these are like small. This was the smallest size they had. I could have gone with a medium, but I don't want to carry more. I learned my lesson with that walk in San Antonio that I needed to downgrade or get rid of a bunch of stuff in my pack. Gloves. These gloves, they're just leather gloves. I used them I had a Harley, and these were my biking gloves. So instead of throwing them out and buying different gloves, I said, well, heck, let's use these gloves. So hopefully these will keep my hands from getting blisters from the trekking poles. And then when it gets cold, I have these neoprene Thinsulate gloves. These actually work really well. If you've ever lived in a place where there's snow, neoprene is the best material in my choice because it is thin and it's warm and